executive level job seekers. Although technical skills and industry knowledge are important, they'll only take you so far in the world of executive leadership. The true differentiator for you as a top-tier executive candidate is your ability to manage relationships with stakeholders. Whether those stakeholders are board members, investors, employees, customers, the public, or other groups. These relationships determine the success and longevity of an executive's career. So, your failure to effectively engage these groups can lead to reputational damage, financial instability, and organizational failure. And we know that you don't want that, especially not on your watch. So today's post will explore why, as an executive level job seeker, you must prioritize stakeholder engagement, the consequences of neglecting these relationships, and how mastering stakeholder management can elevate your effectiveness as a leader. So, stakeholder engagement has a critical role in your career success and ultimately the organization's success. So, executives operate in a dynamic environment where multiple parties have vested interest in the organization's success. So, effective management with these groups ensures alignment with strategic goals, fosters trust, and enhances decision making. So let's explore 5 of the key company stakeholder groups, how to engage with them, and why managing these relationships is so crucial. Number 1 are board members. They are known as the gatekeepers of strategy and governance. Board members serve as both advisors and evaluators of executive performance. They're likely volunteers, not employees of the organization, but probably business holder or business owners across the community. They hold leaders accountable for strategic direction, corporate governance, and financial stability. So failing to build a strong rapport with the board can result in misalignment, lack of support for your initiatives, and even job termination. Executive job search candidates can engage board members effectively by 1, maintaining transparency through regular data-driven updates. Number 2, seeking their input on major decisions to foster collaboration. And number 3, demonstrating strategic thinking and long-term vision. Second, next group are your investors, and they are the financial backbone of the organization. Investors look for strong leadership that delivers consistent growth and profitability. Poor investor relations can lead to declining stock prices, difficulty in securing funding, and increased scrutiny from financial analysts. You can engage with them effectively by delivering clear and honest financial reports, articulating a compelling vision for future growth, and addressing concerns proactively rather than reactively. Our third group of stakeholders are employees, and they are, of course, the heart of the organizational success. A company is only as strong as its workforce. Engaged employees drive innovation, productivity, and customer satisfaction. Executives who fail to connect with their workforce risk high turnover, low morale, and disengagement. So, if you want to engage effectively with the employees in your organization, try fostering an open and transparent communication culture. Recognize and reward employees' contributions. Lead with empathy and authenticity. The fourth key group of stakeholders is the public and media. And they're known for having shared the reputation of the organization all across the news waves and in public settings, and can greatly impact an executive's reputation. So just remember that in today's digital age, public perception can make or break an executive's career. Negative press, poor crisis management, or lack of corporate social responsibility can lead to public backlash and damage an organization's brand. So if you want to engage effectively with the public and the media, make sure that you develop a strong corporate social responsibility strategy. Communicate openly during crisis to maintain trust, and build a personal brand that reflects integrity and leadership, so that there is no wonder if you are operating above board or not. Now, the fifth crucial group of stakeholders to any organization are its customers, whether they are a B2B business or a B2C business. Your customers are the ultimate revenue drivers of your company's success. So customer satisfaction directly impacts business success. Executives who fail to engage with their customers' with their consumer trends and preferences risk declining sales, loss of market share, and brand deterioration. So just how do you engage with your customers effectively? Prioritize customer experience and service excellence. Adapt to evolving consumer needs and technological advancements. Then maintain a strong presence in public forums and industry discussions. Now, the consequences of poor stakeholder management could include ignoring, or the behavior that could lead to poor stakeholder management would be ignoring or mismanaging stakeholder relationships, because that can have dire consequences. And we just want to share with you that some of the most common pitfalls of poor engagement with the stakeholders and their effects are loss of board and investor confidence, and that means that you'll lose the trust of those who you report to, and it can result in leadership changes or a loss of funding, or it could end up being an impact such as stock prices and investment interest declining, or it could end up being a situation that involves low employee morale and high turnover, which you don't want, because your employees are your most precious and valuable business assets. A disconnected executive team leads to workforce dissatisfaction when employee morale is low and there's high turnover. And then productivity declines, affecting the company's overall performance. Then next, you can experience reputational damage and public backlash if you fail to engage effectively with your stakeholders, because it's likely a result of poor communication during crisis, and if that is the case, it's going to likely create lasting damage to your reputation. Make sure that you do everything you can to not have consumer trust to erode, because that could be a loss of revenue as well. Then fourth but not least, strategic misalignment and organizational instability are some very concerning results of an executive's failure to successfully engage with the stakeholders. because that failure is going to lead to a domino effect, cause a domino effect, and it can cause a failure to align with stakeholders' results and result in confusion and conflict. And business objectives become even more difficult to achieve because internal and external support are not working well together. So, in conclusion, just know that stakeholder management is a leadership imperative. And you know that as an executive, stakeholder engagement is not just a soft skill, it's a leadership imperative. And so, building and maintaining strong relationships with board members, investors, employees, the public, and customers. You want to utilize those relationships to ensure strategic alignment, financial stability, and sustained organizational success. Neglecting these relationships can lead to career-ending missteps, unfortunately, like reputational damage and organizational instability. On the other hand, executives who master stakeholder engagement position themselves as indispensable leaders who drive innovation, trust, and long-term success. So just know that ethics follow you every place you go. And one of the things that you need to do to test your ethics every, say, 6 months or what have you, take some ethics training every 6 months, is because these requirements are so crucial to the success of the organization. I mean, it only takes one miscommunication or one instance of lack of communication, proper communication with board members or with any stakeholders to flip the script against you and have you looking at the possibility of losing your job. So just know that as an executive level job seeker, mastering stakeholder engagement is your competitive advantage. Cultivate strong relationships, communicate effectively, and demonstrate leadership that inspires confidence, not stifles employees' confidence. The future of your career and the success of your organization depends on it. So I hope that you've gotten value from this post. If you have, please smash the like button and let the algorithms know that this is awesome content that others need to see. I also would like for you to subscribe, because I would love to have you to be a member of the Nnamtique fold. And make sure that you also share this content, valuable content, with your network. And know too that as an executive level job seeker, you have so much responsibility in your hands that if you master these crucial key competencies and knowledge and abilities that I've been sharing with you during this job search readiness series, you will be on top of your game. And know that as an executive level job seeker, mastering stakeholder engagement is your competitive advantage. So cultivate those strong relationships, communicate effectively and completely, and demonstrate leadership that inspires confidence, because those are the marks of a successful executive and leader. Know that I'll have some free training coming up this Sunday. I would love for you to join me. I'm going to put the link in the description, regardless of where you're watching or reading this content. You'll be able to get that information for my free training that's coming up. I would love to have you to join in on a free training session where I can answer all of your questions about job search, help you tweak your resume and cover letter if needed, and then also to enjoy your success with you because you are headed for more success. So until the next video, I will see you next time. Career success to you. Bye-bye.